I've got my eggs. Let's go make some breakfast.
Hey y'all, we're gonna need a half a cup of butter, 6 eggs, 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of flour, and a pinch of salt.
Good morning, y'all. We're gonna make baby German, Dutch babies. Everyone's got a different name for it. I'm actually following a cookbook that my mom's recipe's in from Brush Spray Baptist Church. So I've got 6 eggs in here, last egg. So you notice this egg has some red in it. That is part of the natural process of an egg being made in a chicken. So if you see that in your egg, don't freak out. It's completely healthy, fine to eat. If you want to pick it out, you can. It's fine. All right, so I'm just gonna dump all my ingredients in my blender here. Oh, I forgot. You gotta have 9 by 13 pan, half a cup of butter, in a 425-degree oven. Okay, so I've got my 6 eggs, 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of milk, a dash of salt. People wonder, 1 finger, 2 finger. It's about a 1 finger. All right, so we're gonna blend this up, and you wanna make sure it's really well blended. So you're gonna need a spatula, squish it down a few times, make sure it's really well blended. You also wanna double check on your butter, make sure it's melted. If there's any chunk in there, it can mess up your recipe. So completely melted. I'm borrowing my son's spatula that he got for Christmas. My kids like to help me in the kitchen. It's the way that they learn to cook. My theory is if you don't teach them, they're never going to learn. So getting this all pushed down. So the amount that I'm making is for a family of 4 or 5. If you only have 1 or 2 people in your family, use a pie pan and half the amount. So a 1/4 cup of butter in a pie pan and 3 eggs, a dash of salt, that's going to stay the same. Half a cup of milk, half a cup of flour, and blend it the same way. Everything's the same. All right, let's take this over and dump this in our oven. And you want to dump fast. You are not going to be able to scrape out your bowl or your blender. You are just going to dump fast. You don't want to let all that heat out. So, 25 to 30 minutes depending on how hot your oven cooks. Now we wait. Do not open your oven. I repeat, do not open your oven. You can turn your light on and peek that way, but do not open your oven. All right, guys, so I have some pre-made sausage that I made last week. I've had it in the freezer. I pull it out, put it in a hot pan with a few tablespoons of water, just reheating it while my baby German is in the oven. I want a little savory to go with my sweet, because when that bad boy comes out, it's gonna get a dusting of powdered sugar. And then when we go to eat, we're gonna sprinkle some lemon on if people want, and it makes an absolute amazing breakfast. All right, y'all, I've got my lemons cut, I've got my powdered sugar in my sieve. Let's pull this bad boy out. Perfect. You want it to climb the edges just like that. Okay, now this is the messy bit. And for those of you who are watching your carbs and your sugar, don't judge. It's just snow. It's just snow. You eat snow all the time. No carbs in snow. Okay, You want to get a good dusting on everything because it kind of melts into the hot. There's butter in the center. All right. Now, because we're a family of 4, divide it in 4. Normally my mom comes over for breakfast, and this morning she's not. So we're just gonna cut this in 4, and we'll have leftovers from the kids. A little squeeze of lemon on top of everything. And that's what I call breakfast. This is the best breakfast ever. I get it on my birthday once or twice a year. It's so good. I love this buttery crunch with the powdered sugar. It's just amazing. The lemon adds so much. Enjoy your breakfast.